This is Cam Buford, voice of the fans, LA News Observer. We got my man, Mr. Leonard Ellerbe. Thanks for your time, man.
No problem.
You're a busy guy.
All right now. All right now.
Hey, so I really want to know, man, like, what gave you, when you were in D.C., and I think you spent some time in the military, if I'm not correct, a couple months, but what gave you that confidence to say, I'm leaving D.C., I'm heading out west, and then I'm getting to this boxing game?
I've always been involved with boxing, pretty much my entire life. But it's all about seizing the moment, I've always had a relationship with Roger Mayweather, Jeff Mayweather, as a kid, teenager.
Okay.
Teenager, I used to come back and forth to Vegas all the time.
Okay.
And they both used to always be talking about their nephew. Always used to be talking about their nephew. And before we got a chance to meet, when he was probably like 13 years old, and he probably came out for one of the Tyson fights.
Okay.
And the young 13-year-old Floyd was the same way that he is today. Full of energy, talk, very confident, and we just had a, just slight connection, and he always liked the way I dressed.
Okay.
Because he's always been.
So you was clean way back in the day.
I've always been known how to put it together.
Okay.
That's what we do from where I'm from.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, and he always admired that, and he was a smooth dude even as a teenager.
Okay.
He was wearing Versace and was wearing fly glasses and gator shoes and all that stuff as a youngster.
Right. Okay.
So we gravitated to each other. We built a connection, and when we got ready to turn pro, they asked me to join the team. And I didn't start out being the CEO.
Right, and that's exactly what we want to talk about.
Yeah, I started
out.
out as, like I said, strength and conditioning.
Okay.
I've done it all.
Okay.
I've done it all, but I've always been educated and the whole nine, and understood how the game worked. And as I delved into it, when he was signed with Top Rank, learned a lot from Aaron.
So let me just back up real quick. That's what a lot of people don't miss, is that education piece. Is that piece where you did take time out to kind of get educated before you had the opportunity to seize the opportunity. Touch on that real quickly.
Yeah. I have my master's degree in business and all that. But see, this is the thing. A lot of people, what people don't understand is that because when you have success and when you look at the people don't understand that there's a lot that has to go on behind the scenes.
There's a
lot that has to go on behind the scenes, before things get to blossom. And, even coming up, it was a lot. People have no clue of the shit that goes on that you have to not only deal with, but you have to figure it out. And it becomes so overwhelming. That you can't, no one person can do it all by themselves. There's no one person. You have to have a great team. I was the happiest man ever when Al came aboard. You know what I mean? It was like, it's another cool brother that, that he don't have no ego. We hit it off from day one, and we work well together, meshes well together. We just have a great relationship. It's like, sometimes people have egos, and we don't have egos over here. We just about execute and get things done. People stay in their lanes. When I say stay in their lanes, we work together as a team.
Right.
Right.
No, nobody stepping on each other's toes.
No.
It's not too many crabs.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was with Floyd every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Managing all and everything what was going on. That wasn't Al's role.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So how'd you go from the strength and conditioning coach to the manager and then the CEO?
Well, he had other stuff going on, other people he was working with at that time, but he recognized and understood that I really understood the sport.
Okay.
But more so the business of what was going on, and he was always impressed with that.
Okay.
And he gave me an opportunity. You know what I mean? It's a blessing.
Right.
And it was many 20-hour days, 7 days a week for like 15 years straight. That's what people don't know.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They just think you can just do this shit. No, bro. It's like, this is like, I've lived this. I've lived this. I've lived this. The whole middle part of my life, I didn't have a life. Because again,
you were building, man. You were building. That was part of that, building that foundation for the empire.
15 years straight. 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just think about that for a second.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's essentially like being like, well, I don't want to compare the two because being incarcerated is different. You don't have freedom. I'm saying, but essentially you understand what I'm saying.
Was that from what, 96, 97 to 2000 to 2012, 2010? Around. You missed a decade on airplanes, flying around.
Man, it's like you just lose track of time. You lose track of time. It's like I didn't. You know, my daughter, she's 13 years old. That should tell you everything you know. I'm in my late 50s.
So now you guys build the conglomerate.
And I have a son too.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations on that. Happy holidays too, by the way. So now you guys build the conglomerate, and now you got Floyd is the best ever. You traveling around, like you said, doing everything you're doing. Now, after that run is over, and you obviously Mayweather promotions, Mayweather, everything is still going on, still flowing because you guys want to build, capitalize on what you've done. These other fighters that you're working with, example, Tank Davis. How do you make the choice to like select a particular Tank? We don't have to talk about Tank, but the ideal fighter that you're looking for, the ideal fighter that you're looking to work with, and why is it important to kind of build these guys up and get these guys going on the right path?
Well, it's a process. It's a process with this. See, the fans and the media sometimes, you know, they don't understand that building stars, it's a process. Mm-hmm. And when you look at the entire sport, how many stars do you actually have in the sport? Mm-hmm. You know, I hear a lot of people often use this term, boxing star. You only have a couple in the entire sport
that carry the whole sport. You're right.
Yeah, and have the ability to make people want to watch them. Mm-hmm. You know, and what we call becoming an attraction. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody can't do that, and I take great pride in that. You know, because again, it's like the sacrifices that we made as a team. You know, we built the biggest guy ever. Right. So, you know, I'm very proud of that.
Sure.
I'm very, very proud of that, and I'm never going to downplay it.